So coming into the final chapter, you want to swap to Clutch as he has a slower spray speed and more max cans, which ends up working really well for the upcoming bosses. So the first boss we're going to meet is Claw Guy. He's all the way over in Churro Street, so we're going to go into Shibuya Terminal, max out on cans, and then just go into Churro Street.
Golden Rhinos are laying waste to the street and showing no mercy. You gotta stop them.
Once you're in Churro Street, you want to head to the Chameleon Machine where you'll meet Claw Guy. Now Claw Guy is going to try and use his claw to climb up on a building and then shoot at you. You can actually boost him down while he's on that ground right at the start, and if you do it perfectly, you can actually spray him to 0 health before you can actually leave. So coming into the fight right now, we're going to boost, we're going to stand more or less on top of him, spray him, and boost into him and spray him again. Keep in mind he does drop 2 blue cans, so you want to pick both of those up before you do that second boost. If you do it right, you can deal with him really quickly. There are other methods of doing Claw Guy, but I'll go over those in a separate video. Now you just got to watch this lovely cutscene of Zero Beat leaving Churro Street, and then you're going to make your way towards 99th Street and make your way towards the Flame Girl. As you come into 99th Street, you'll immediately be ambushed by Golden Rhinos. If you run into them, you can try and top up your cans. You want to try and get as many cans as possible, though it's not always amazing with the cans that are actually dropped. But if you have enough, you can boost your way towards the can sections towards the start of the main sectional level, right here. And use that to take you all the way to Skyscraper District and Pharaoh Park. Once you get into Skyscraper District and Pharaoh Park, you're going to come across another Golden Rhino fight, which you can use to top up your cans again. And after that fight, you're going to make your way to Highway 0, where you'll face off against the Flame Girl. It'd be really cool if they gave them, you know, names, well, rather than just like Golden Rhino goons. Anyway, going into Highway 0, we're then going to drop down and go towards the graffiti stop that hasn't been sprayed, pick up some cans and start the fight. So from here, we're just going to knock her down and we're just going to spray her. You don't need to boost her or anything fancy, so she's a relatively easy boss to just defeat really quickly. Once you defeated her, pick up some cans and make your way out of the level. There'll be a brief cutscene where you'll get to see Flame Girl get crushed by a billboard, rest in peace. And then you can make your way over to the train fight.
From the direction to Skyscraper District.
So at this point DJK is going to get kidnapped, which means the train has spawned. Or rather the trigger to do the train fight has spawned. So we're going to go into Skyscraper District again. We're going to make our way across this rail and we'll get hit with a cutscene. And then we're going to jump onto this like pillar here and then jump to the right. And we're going to do some short hops on this kind of top of the barrier here so we can fall into the death warp we hit earlier in the run. We're going to top up our cans here. You can go in with 30, but I like to have a few more. Though 30 is perfectly fine going in. We're going to talk to Zero Beat here, and then we're just going to follow him into the end of the Tokyo line, or whatever this level's called. You only visit it once, who cares? Anyway. So, we're going to go to Tokyo line, at which point we'll get the train fight. So the train fight can be quite difficult starting out, but just follow these instructions and you'll get it first try every time. First we're going to go onto the right side and immediately spray that down. Then we're going to pick up 5 cans, wait about half a second to a second, and then jump to the rail immediately to your left. Boost as you land and spray down this section. Pick up 5 more cans and then boost and jump to the left. And spray the furthest left section next. Once that's sprayed, jump up, go to that rail immediately on your right and spray it down. It can be quite tricky starting out, but once you do it, I genuinely think this fight is like riding a bicycle. You can't really fall off once you know it.